Welcome to Metabolic Maestro. I want to talk today about the perfect diet and why there is no perfect diet for the human being. I've been around the block, I've been around these different diets, and I've tried most of them. I can't say I've tried all of them, but I've done the high fat, I've done the high fat, low carb, I've done the high carb, low fat, I've done naturally a keto type thing. I've done eating a mixed diet. I've done a vegetarian. I've done a vegan. I've done a raw vegan. And I've even done a fruitarian for a couple months or so here and there. Now, I can say they all worked to a certain degree. They all have validity. But what's interesting is that there are people in these camps that will say that this is it. This is the be all and end all. This is the diet that human being is supposed to be eating. They'll come up with all kinds of evidence to support this. I wanted to say that there is no perfect diet for a human being. We're all so individual. We're all so unique, very individual, and there's so many factors that play into what an optimal diet will be for me compared to what it will be for you. What factors such as environment, climate. If you're in the cold, if you're in the Arctic, if you're in the Eskimo regions, your diet is going to look very different from someone in the tropical regions. Just naturally, your body's going to gravitate towards different sources, different frequencies of food, of energy, of substance. Physical factors in terms of energy, in terms of goals, in terms of how you want to look like physique wise. If you want more muscle on you, your diet is going to look very different from someone who is more, doesn't really care, let's say, about body composition so much, and they just want general health. It's going to look very different. Mentally, psychologically, that also plays a role. If you're someone who's very sort of like military discipline mindset, then you're going to gravitate towards eating a certain way that is more restrictive or has more restraint around it. Not because you want to suffer, but because it just fits your vibe. Someone who is not really of that nature is going to gravitate towards just eating a mixed diet that fits them and that provides them the health that they want. It's imperative to really tune in to yourself, especially in this age where there's so much information being bombarded left and right, up and down, side to side. It's important to really tune in and listen to that inner voice, that inner guidance as to what's ideal for you. And that might change from season to season. I know for me, it's definitely changed from season to season. And right now, I'm in a season where I'm just vibing with the raw fruits and veggies and nuts and seeds. That's just what I'm vibing with right now. I'm not going to go and preach that as being the end all and be all, but it's just what I think that's just what I'm going to be rolling with for a while. I mean, just in the conditions I'm in right now and what I've experienced in the past. And just, it's like a loop around. It's almost like the God within me, my higher self, infinite intelligence, whatever you want to call it. Just the way I am, I need to experience things sometimes to really just let it be embodied. And so I went raw vegan, well, initially I went vegetarian and I went vegan for 8 years. And then I did a raw vegan for about a year and a half. And then I did like fruits here and there for a couple months here. And I'll go vegan. I'll do fruits, just fruits for a couple months. And then I came back to eating meat and dairy. And even with starting this YouTube channel, I was eating meat. I was eating primarily fish, tuna, and baked sweet potatoes. That was like my main meal for like 2.5 months when I started this YouTube. And then I started adding more food, more variety, like rice and beans. And then I started eating different type of meat. So I did lean turkey and lean beefs, lean chicken, ground chicken. And it just got to a point where I got my nature. It just clicked. It was like, oh, this is what this whole thing has been about, and looping me back to what really vibes with me. And when I'm doing this fruit thing, fasting looks so different on this. I'm still fasting, but it's so intuitive and so natural. I'm able to tune into my hunger cues more clearly, and it's not so mechanical. And so when I don't feel like eating, I don't eat. And then when I eat, and I eat till I'm satisfied, till I'm full, satisfied. And I just know, my body just tells me, okay, we're good. I'm able to pick up those signals clearly when my foods are filled with enzymes and they're light easy to digest. It just comes more readily for me. But clearly, when I was eating meat, it works as well. My health was good, and my physique was fantastic. And so I just want to encourage you you can listen to these guys, all these different camps, but really tune into yourself. Because oftentimes what happens is someone goes on a certain diet, carnivore diet, or whatever diet it may be. And then they begin to see these tremendous health benefits. And oftentimes, it's so profound, they start to want to preach it to people, because naturally we just want to help each other as human beings. At the bottom of our hearts, it's like we know we're all related, and so we just want to help each other. But then it gets kind of crazy with it, because maybe they teach their friend who saw them with this remarkable transformation, so their friend also believes that this works, and they're all attributing it to the diet. And then, the money idea comes in, the greed. Oh, if I teach this to the whole world, damn, I'll be fucking rich. So then they start to put together a system. They start to say, hey, you need to come and do this that I'm doing. This is the way. And it's not. It's not the only way. It's a way that worked for them. And so that's how it goes. Someone does a fruitarian thing, gets these remarkable benefits, and then they start preaching in the same way. Ultimately, these all have their places. They all have their time in this season. Like, I'm about to go. I was actually really side of me wanted to do a 3-day fast this weekend, but my intuition was like, nah, don't do it. It's not necessary with what you're doing right now with the fruits. Primarily fruits and a salad and nuts and seeds. Right now I'm doing mainly hemp seeds, but I've been in that world and I know how to do it properly. You need to culturize your nuts and your seeds, soak them, sprout them, culturize them, then it becomes a whole different thing. It's not the same as when you just eat it raw, or when you just eat it like buying from the store and it's cooked and salted or whatever. Your body processes so much easier when you soak it, when you sprout it, and when you culturize it into like a yogurt or a cheese. But again, that's not the only way. You can also, where are we? Let's say, I'm just checking the time on this. The 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 ideal, the fundamental, the first principles of eating is what we need to keep in mind here. Like when you're eating, it's about chewing your food till it's mush, till it's liquid. Because if you think about your stomach, it's a smooth muscle. It doesn't have teeth. It's not able to break down a steak like your teeth is able to break down a steak. And if you watch people eat, it's like, and then swallow. You think that's, come on, that can't be enough of a chew. Like, you're giving your body, your digestive system, so much work to do. And that just drains so much energy. That's why people feel so sleepy. Most people feel so sleepy when they eat. So it's about chewing your food to liquid. That's one of the first principles. Chew your food till it's down to liquid. Literally. And then as you're chewing it, you want to extract all the goodness from that food. Think about all the benefits of that food as you're chewing it. And then the other principle is to, like, as you're chewing it, think about the goodness, but it's more, what I want to say is more give thanks. Give thanks for the source of this nourishment, being able to feed your body and nourish your body, give you the strength and vitality. That's basically the gist of eating. You want to eat it till it's liquid, give thanks, and then in doing that, you will naturally know when you've eaten enough. So, of course, you don't want to overeat, but that cue will come naturally if you chew your food till it's liquid and you're giving thanks and gratitude. You'll know when enough is enough. And that's it. If you do that, you can eat anything. You can eat the craziest processed foods. And you can eat like meats. You can be a carnivore, you can be a fruitarian, you can be whatever, and you're gonna find health. Promise you. That's the key to that. I know for me, I just don't have the patience to chew certain foods like meats, or even certain cooked foods, or even certain veggies like kale. I just don't have the patience to chew it till it's mush and liquid. I just don't. So I gravitate towards foods that the cost, the opportunity cost is less, or the benefit and cost relationship is less, in terms of I can just do a smoothie. I can chew grapes to liquid really fast. And if, let's say, I miss chewing some to it's fully liquid, which happens, like sometimes it just goes down the throat. My body the stomach muscles can deal with that texture so much more easier. And due to the fact that that food has enzymes in it, my body's not expending its enzymes to use onto digesting that food. Thus, I feel like I have more energy. It's really basic. It's so simple. It's all about just not eating so much. When you eat till it's chewed down to a liquid. That's the basics. If you do that, I promise you you can eat whatever is vibing with you at the soul level. Trust it and eat it. Eat it in the proper manner that I just described. If you do that, your health is going to be fantastic. Just tune into yourself. See what that is, and you be golden. Till next time, I'm enjoying this vibe of listening to my heart, listening to my intuition, letting it to guide me in all areas of life, including my health and fitness, and even this YouTube channel. I love it. Till next time, be still.